Hey, hey team, it's elective class training time. So for tonight, we have in line Jiu-Jitsu first, and then from there we're going into some advanced kicking where we'll be practicing our handstands actually tonight, and then blending some simple and advanced kicks into the handstands. And then from there, we're gonna be going into kama handling and doing some of the drills we've been doing over the last couple of weeks. And then we'll be going into our Kali class after that. So for the next hour, about every 15 minutes, it's gonna change what we're doing in the class. So let's start off with our bowing, of course. Everyone set. Student creed number 1. I intend to develop myself in a positive manner and to avoid anything that would reduce my mental growth or my physical health. Number 2, I intend to develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and in others. Number 3, I intend to use what I learn in class constructively and defensively to help myself and my fellow man and never to be abusive or offensive. Courtesy. And let's start right off with our Jitsu warm-up, jumping jacks, squats, push-ups, and then we're gonna jump right into triangles. So jumping jacks first, set of 10. Go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we go squats, first set of 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then flip triangles. So we're shooting up, captured leg, up, captured leg, up, captured leg. Remember, wrap one leg over the other. So I'm curling my foot right up underneath, knee under the other side, right? And then I want my hips up in the air. So instead of just here, I'm trying to think, extend, get my hips way up. Extend, hips way up. Extend, hips way up. Extend, hips way up. Couple more. One more time. And then jump right back up. And then next set. Ready? On your own, set of 10, jumping jacks. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then set it squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then push-ups. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then grapplers lift. So what you're gonna do is go onto one knee, and then just the foot that's down, bring the leg back across your body, and then just sit down, sit right over the top of that leg, switch legs, come up onto the other knee. And then we bring that foot back across, sit down across it, switch your feet, come back over the top of that knee. Drop that leg, switch your feet, come up on the other knee. Drop your leg, switch, come up on this side. Drop, switch, other side. Drop, switch, other side. Drop, switch, other side. That's it. Drop, switch, other side. Drop, switch, other side. Drop, switch, other side. And one more. Drop, switch, other side. Good? All right, so from here, we're going to do from like a bear crawl position, a sit out and reach. So I'm here, I bring up my left hand, my right leg comes through, and then I come right back. Let's do that same side a couple times. Left hand comes up, right leg comes through. But don't let your body touch. Lift up your hand, sit through the leg, and then come back. Lift up your hand, sit through the leg, and then come back. Lift up your hand, sit through the leg, and then come right back. Now same thing on the other side. Right hand comes up, sit through the left leg, and then sit back. Right hand's up, sit through the left, sit right back. Right hand's up, sit through left, and then sit right back, right? And again, up, out, and then right back. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate from one side to the other side, right? So we're just here, and I sit through, and then I come back. Sit through, come back. Go, ready? We're gonna do 10 of these. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now what's going to happen is I sit through, but I bring this hand over the top. So now I'm in crab walk, and now I'm going to reach over the top and just sit through this way. Now I lift up my right hand, sit through with my left. I go to a crab walk position, and again, we're going to go back over the top the same way. Right hand, left leg, crab walk position, I go over the top. Right hand, left leg, crab walk position, I go over the top. And look, I'm back facing you again. How did that happen, right? So as we do it, you'll go all the way around in a circle if you do it the right way after the fourth one, right? So, you guys are working me so hard, my belt came unloose or untied. So ready? Hands and knees. Lift up the right hand, sit through with your left foot. Now bring your left hand and your left foot over the top. Right hand comes up, sit through with your left. Left hand and left foot come over the top. Right hand comes up, sit through with the left. Left hand and left foot come over the top. Right hand comes up, sit through with the left. Left foot and left hand come over the top. And once again, we're facing back to the front again. All right, so we're gonna do it again. This time, I'll face the same direction that you're facing. So I'm gonna turn the other direction. So we're both facing the same direction. And so through the whole thing, you should be set up exactly with me. All right, so we start here, facing the wall. And so we lift up our right hand, our left leg sits through, and then our right or left side, left foot, left hand come over the top. Right? Right hand comes up, sit through with the left. Left foot, left hand come over the top. Right hand comes up, sit through with the left. Left foot, left hand come over the top. Right hand comes up, sit through with the left. Left foot, left hand come over the top. So we should be facing that way again, which is the same way you're facing, right? Should be looking right at my back. So let's try to go through a little bit faster. Same side, same direction. So we're lifting up the right hand, sitting through the left leg, right? So ready, hand, go. Right hand, left leg, left hand, left foot. 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 And there we are. We're there again. Were you still with me? One more time, even faster. I'm just going to say go. Remember, it's right hand, left foot, and then left hand, left foot, sit over the top. Ready? Get set, and go. Step, step, up, step, up, step, up, step. Are you back facing the same direction? All right, let's try even a little faster. Let's see if the Newton boys can keep up. Ready, and go. Step, through, step, through, step, through, step, through. Are you there? Did you guys beat me? You were probably way faster than me. All right, so here we go, enough of getting dizzy. Next thing we're gonna do is grab our target. And do some drills on the target. So, if you haven't figured out a pillow or anything yet, again, you can do these drills all on the ground just as well, right? If you have a pillow or a brother that you want to throw down and do the drills on top of them, then that's fine. However, the older brother and the younger brother should take turns being on the bottom so you both get beaten up a little bit, all right? So here we go. First drill. Where are we at? Knee on belly, switching sides. So I start with my knee on the belly, and this would be like the person's head's right here. So, I don't know if you can see this. See the medicine ball? That represents their head, right? So, right here is where the person's head is. I'm knee on belly. So we're gonna start off as if we're down and cross-eyed, right? And I'm doing a push-up, popping up to knee on belly, and then I sit right back down. Push up to knee on belly, sit right back down. Push up to knee on belly, and then we come right back down. We're gonna do this 10 times, right? If I don't have the target, then all I'm doing is I'm here, and I'm just doing a push-up, popping up, sitting right back down in, right? Push up to pop up, and then right back down. And as I come back down, I did this as a full push-up, but do it with your knees in tight, right? So I'm here, push up, and then I come back. Here, push up, right? Ready? 10 times, and go. 1, and then come right back down. 2, pop right back down. 3, pop back down. 4, pop back down. 5, back down. 6, back down. 7, back down. 8, back down. 9, back down. 10. All right, so now going into a similar drill to what we did last week. From here, I'm gonna sit into what we call scar fold, which here's the head, right? This would be, I have them in the headlock, right? From this position, I'm gonna go back to cross side. So I'd put one hand here, I reach around, this leg slides back through, and then once I go to cross side, I push up to knee on belly. And then I sit right back through. This leg comes down. So say they push that knee off of them, and so this arm slides in, boom, and I slide right into a cross-side position or a scar fold position, right? Or this high side-on headlock. And then I don't want to stay in this side, or I feel like I'm losing it. So this arm circles back up around their arm. I pull this knee back in, back to cross-side, and then I pop back up, knee on belly, right? So walk through this drill with me. Knee on belly, right leg or left leg, whichever one happens to be down, right? Slides through, this should be your right leg, I think. Slides through, my arm, right arm wraps around their head. And now from here, I bring my right knee back through, and I bring this arm back around, so I'm back in cross-side, and then I pop back up to knee on belly, right? So I'm gonna take their head out of the way for now. So again, this arm wraps around the head as the right leg shoots through to cross or scar fold position, right? I'm losing this position, so I'm tending to take my left hand and grab something, base on something, as my right hand shoots back around to try and get an underhook. Understand there'd be an arm right here that I may or may not be under. If I were over that arm and I'm starting to lose that position, I'm gonna grab a head and I'm gonna try and reach back around with my arm to get an underhook and bring the knee in. And then I push up, knee on belly, right? Right arm goes around the head, right arm sits through, scar fold position, right? This arm bases, left hand bases, reach back around, bring the right knee back through the side, control. Push up, knee on belly, right? Slide through, scar fold position, right? We're losing the position, bring this arm around, bring the right knee back in. Push up, knee on belly. Slide in, right arm shoots through, right leg shoots through. Right, we're losing the position, back up and around, right knee through, knee on belly, right? Let's jump on the other side. We only have a minute. We're just gonna do the push up to knee on belly part. So we're in cross-side position, we pop up, knee on belly, pop back down, go. Pop up, back down, and go. 3, and then down, go. 4, and then down, go. 5, back down, go. 6, back down, go. 7, back down, go. 8, back down, go. 9, back down, go. 10, and relax. So with these drills that we're doing for the jiu-jitsu, for those of you that were doing jiu-jitsu classes with me, these are exact same drills we'd be doing in those classes, right? And they're gonna help your motor skill development. They're gonna help your conditioning when you guys come back into the classes and we're back on the mat. Being able to have these motor skills down is gonna vastly help your jiu-jitsu skills, right? You look at somebody that's great with jiu-jitsu, they're great with these types of drills and they're doing these drills all the time, right? So from here, we're gonna move into advanced kicking. Let me just grab a quick drink. And today is handstand. So if you're also grabbing a quick drink, don't make it very big because we're gonna be upside down most of this next 15 minutes. Just need enough so I can talk. All right, so advanced kicking for today. We're going into handstands. Handstands are super cool when you blend them into kicks, right? If from here, I'm able to throw, front kick, drop right down into a handstand, pop right back up, go into another kick from there. Looks really cool, right? Or if I'm doing something, I come off a spinning kick, I drop right up into my handstand, pop back up into another kick, right? Suddenly you're doing some really cool stuff. So we're gonna practice the handstands. We're starting very simple initially, and as you start, the most important thing, anytime you leave the ground, is to be able to do what? Land, right? So that's what we're starting with first, understanding the landing side of it. We're gonna start with a right leg handstand, and what I mean by that is whichever leg I say, that's the leg you lead the handstand with, right? So as I go down into my handstand, right, this is my right leg. So my right leg leaves the ground first. Doesn't matter which foot lands, whichever one you feel the most comfortable with. I can lead with the right and land with the left. I can lead with the right and then land with the right. That side of it doesn't matter, but I do want you to have balance with which leg leaves, because that's where most people just only leave with one leg or the other. And I want you to be well-rounded with that. So phase one, here's how you're gonna do, is we're coming down into our hands and knees, and I'm like in bear crawl. All I'm gonna do is my right leg leaves first, and then I'm gonna land right, left. Right leg up, right, left. Right leg leaves first, and then just land on your feet, right? For right now, land right, left, right leg first, right, left. Right leg first, right, left. Keep going, 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, same thing, but you're gonna land with your left leg, right? So, still very simple. I go here first, but now I'm gonna land with my left leg. Right leg comes up, land with the left. Right leg comes up, land with left. Go. Right leg up, land left. 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 Keep going. 10 more seconds, right? As you're doing this, even if you have amazing handstands, do these basic skills. I'm pretty good at all of the katas I teach, but I still practice basic punches, and when I practice basic punches, I make sure they're as perfect as I can make them every time. That base is what's keeping the higher level skills strong. So now let's extend it, or let's change it a little bit. We're gonna start with our left leg this time. So now my left leg leaves first, and I'm gonna land left, right. Lead with the left, left, right. Lead with the left, left, right. 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 Right, left, left, right. Couple more seconds. Couple more. And time. All right, so now you're gonna do the opposite side. So, meaning I lead with my left, but I'm gonna land first with my left. So I lead with the left, but now I'm gonna land with the left, right? Left, or no, right, left, I'm sorry. Which way did we just do it? Left, left, right? We went left, left, right. Left, I don't remember which way we went. Left, right, left, I think we went. So now left, left, right. Left, left, right. Left, left, right. Left, left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Keep going. 10 more seconds. And then we're going to start picking it up a little bit and trying to get a little hang time. And time. All right, so as we go to this next section, if there happens to be a parent with you or a brother or sister, they can help you on this next part. Also, make sure you have plenty of room. When you do handstands, you tend to either fall backwards right away or you go right over the top and go forwards. And so it's important that you have enough room. If when I fall forward and my whole body is laying out flat, suddenly I'm 6 or 7 feet away from where I started, right? So I started here in push-up position, which is already taking 4 feet. I jump in the air. I'm not gonna kill my body like this, but I land with my legs fully extended. My arms are still where they started, right? I'm suddenly, let's see, 2 feet past this mat, and I started on the other side of that mat, so I'm 10 feet away. So instead, what I want to do is curl my body in really tight. If I do fall forward, I'll move back so that you can see a little more frame, right? If I do fall forward, what's going to happen is I go up, and then I tuck, and I keep everything in as tight as I can, so that when I fall, I'm falling only 4 feet in front of my body, not falling 7 feet in front of my body, right? Keep everything really tight as you go to this next level. And commit slowly. Don't overcommit. If when we go to this next point, you started off like this, and then you're like, full steam ahead, you're gonna be way over the top, you're gonna hurt yourself. Slowly commit. You should slowly feel yourself getting up to that peak of balance. So here's what we're gonna do. This next round, I leave, and then I try and touch my feet behind my body somewhere with my legs fully extended. Not worrying about how high up I'm getting yet. All I'm doing is just extending the legs, touching my feet together, right? So from here, start with your right leg leaving first. You're gonna do this for about 30 seconds, right? Go. So we're here, right leg leaves, touch your toes behind your body. Right leg leaves, touch behind your body. Get the full extension. Keep going. About another 10 seconds. Extend, point the toes, touch them together. Legs are fully locked out. You're not worrying about overcommitting and getting to the top yet. And time. So take a breather for about 15 seconds, and then we go into the opposite leg leaving first. So now the left leg leads first. And again, all I'm doing is I'm here, I lead with the left leg, point the toes, touch the feet. Point the toes, touch the feet. Right, and go. Point, touch the feet. Point the toes, touch the feet. Point the toes, touch the feet. Whoa. About another 10 seconds for you guys. Keep going. Stopping early so I can talk and be able to explain things well without going. All right, so now pause. So now we take it to the next level. And this is where a parent can suddenly be helpful, or a bigger brother or sister. And all they would do is as you come up towards them, you just hold the arm out like this. Stay away from their feet. And all I would do is just make sure that as their feet come up, I'm there to guide them so they don't fall forward, right? Don't worry about blitzing in to touch the feet or touch their arm. You're just slowly coming up, right? So if I use this as my brother or sister, then what I could do is I'm slowly coming up, right? And this may or may not work. This might be a really good video blip, by the way. So if anyone's recording, right? I go from here and I just slowly come up little by little until I'm getting up here, right? And now I feel my brother or sister's leg, or arm, rather. Your leg's probably not way up there. And I know I've gone far enough, right? That one I hit too hard. I should be trying to slowly balance and barely touch, right? So, ready, get set, go. This is where it starts to get cool. Slowly bring your feet up. Oh, I was way extended. My knees were wicked bent. Ideally, your body should be straight. So your brother or sister are here, and your whole body is straight. I just saw the replay in the thing, and the double XL made me reach with my feet to try and feel where it was, right? So that's not what it is. It's here. Straight up, and then back down. Straight up, and then down. Trying to get straight up, and then back down. So that one would have been a good one to explain. My brother or sister would have checked it, right? Because I slowly got a little past. And then start to look under your body instead of looking in front of your hands. When my head's up, it's hard for me to get my body straight. So eventually I have to get to where my head's down, right? Down, I'm actually looking where my feet are and then kind of where my feet were. A little too deep. Keep going. And time. All right, so now let's start doing a little more cool stuff. So now you're gonna go kick into your handstand. If you have a brother or sister there, then what they're doing is they're just here and you're basically kicking under their arm and then you're going up to the thing. So I'm going under their arm and they have two options. I can either kick, touch down, and then the other leg leads me up. Right, oh, that one's bad. Or I can kick, and as this leg comes back, I just swing up with that leg, right? And then I come right back down. Either one is fine, right? So it's either kick, set, go up to your handstand, right? Or I go kick right up into my handstand, which that one's not as strong for me, which means that's probably the one I'm gonna practice. All right, I'm gonna give this about a minute to play around with that one. Ready to go? So kick right up in your handstand. Kick, right up. Or it might be kick, plant, and then go up. who's getting some amazing hang time, by the way. I wish I could see you guys. Next week, we're going to be switching over to Zoom. So I'll send the link. You guys can keep practicing. I'm just going to talk while you're practicing. I'm going to put the link out on Facebook, but I'm also going to send it through emails. If you're not receiving the link through email, starting this coming week, I may send a test out over the weekend. Then send me an email saying, hey, here's the email that I want to be able to get. Okay? Because next week, this will all be on Zoom instead of Facebook Live. The link will still be on Facebook, so you can follow it from there. But I'm going to do everything on Zoom, which will allow me to see all of you guys, and I'll be able to see how amazing your handstands are looking right now. All right, so let's take it up one more notch. We're going to try throwing a spinning kick into this. All right, if you want to just stay with a handstand, great. If you want to do the front kick into the handstand, great. If you want to blend in the spinning kick, cool. All right, so here's what we're going to do. You're going to take kick of your choice, spinning hook kick, not kick of your choice, leg of your choice. I go spinning hook kick, off of the spinning hook kick, just like with the front kick. I think with this one, it's better to touch first and then use your other leg to go back, right? So if my right leg throws a spinning hook kick, I plant my left leg goes up first, right? And that little check helps to get your balance. If I go spinning hook kick and I try and throw that leg up, that leg still has a circular rotation this way. And so you're trying to take that and bring it up. And you'll see that you tend to fall off balance. But if I go from my spinning hook kick and I use my other leg, this foot plants, and that stops that circular rotation this way, and I can stop it and quickly take it up top, right? So instead, I'm going to spin here, and then this allows me to change the rotation up to the sky instead, right? So we go spinning hook kick, plant, other foot leads a handstand, and then back down. Spinning hook kick, boom. Other foot leads a handstand, and then down. Spinning hook kick. My handstand's looking pretty good. Oh, except for that one. My spinning hook kick's looking pretty rough, though. That handstand was looking pretty rough, too, though. Push back up. And then, if you want to take it one more notch up, you're going to go front kick, spinning hook kick, handstand, and then come back down. If you want to go up even another notch, front kick, spinning hook kick, handstand. Oh, I missed it. So you say try and spin around in a circle on your hands. If Talon's online, he can do it. Front kick, spinning hook kick, handstand. Oh, I didn't get the handstand. All right, one more chance. Spinning hook kick, handstand. Nope. Not going to happen today. All right, so that's it for our advanced kicking section. Quick drink, and then if you're playing with commas with me today, grab your commas. If not, thank you again for your participation. Quick drink, and then I'll be right back. All right, comma time. Switch pages. All right, so grab your commas. Commas, we're going to work basic comma handling, and then we're going to go into the finger rolls again, a different comma anchoring exercise that we need, and then we're also going to play around with figure eights today. All right, these can be pretty popular too, especially when you see this side of it. It tends to look pretty cool. You'll see people chop, chop, figure eight quick, go into a couple more chops, quick finger roll. Oh, I missed that one. It's because I was looking here instead of here. So, let's start. Grab your commas, right hand. We're going to go right into 45 cuts, right? And this is all wrist. My elbow is going to bend a little bit, but the comma's mostly moving because my wrist is moving, not my elbow, right? My elbow has to move because as I go from here to here, my elbow has to turn a little bit outwards, right? But the comma's moving because the wrist is moving more than the elbow. The elbow is changing the angle of the commas, right? 30 seconds. Angles. Give me 10 more seconds. And now left hand. Right into it. Chop, 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 chop. You can do whatever you want with this other hand. You can either put it behind your back, and Kali actually often, I'll have students put it behind their back, or it's here. With a comma, you should probably practice here actually, because this would be the best habit for you to set. So either behind your back or on your rib cage. All right, good, and time. So now the right hand, and we're gonna go palm up, palm down chops. Palm up, palm down, right? Palm up, palm down. And we did this one last week. Excuse me, and think snap, 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 snap. 30 seconds, go. Palm up, palm down, palm up, palm down. In front of me, to the side. In front, to the side. In front, to the side. In front, to the side. Again, get that wrist snap, right? I'm here, there's the wrist. I'm here, there's the wrist, right? Look at how far the comma moves just on that wrist snap, right? 90 degrees each and every time, and that's what gets that snap at the very end. The arm moves it in position, but the wrist is what moves the comma, not the arm. And now switch left hand. Snap, snap. Here, look, snap, here, snap. That's all wrist, 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 right? Now fast, chop, 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 chop. Wrist, 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 wrist. Wrist, wrist. Shh, 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 shh. 5 more seconds. And time. All right, so now from here, which drill are we on? Let's go the 7 cut next, actually, right? So on the 7 cut, we're gonna have the other hand up. So we're gonna chop up, and then we're gonna switch. Switch. Actually, let's put, we're gonna do this twice. Put your left foot in the front, and so we go right hand, left hand. Let's go slow at first. Chop across and then down. Across and then down. Look to make sure that the weapon, the comma, is over the head. If I'm over here, it's not serving the purpose. This is like I'm doing an upward block, but because I have a weapon, instead of using my arm, I'm using the comma to try and hook and stop that strike, right? So this hand is here, crossed and then down. Cross and then down. Cross and then down. Pass your center line down towards the hip. Pass the center line down to the hip. And again, look at the wrist snap. Snap. Here, snap, right? Here, snap. Here, snap, right? That's what gets the chop, that pop, pop, chop, chop. That's what makes it snap at the end, is that wrist coming across. Pop, 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 chop, chop, chop. Wrist, 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 wrist. And now fast. 30 seconds. Cross down, cross down, cross down, cross down. Make sure you come all the way across your body. Get that wrist to snap. Feel the wrist snap at the end. Really important when we get to the figure eights. If your wrists aren't strong, your figure eight isn't going to be very good. If your wrist is inflexible, your figure eight's not going to be very good. Let's switch and put our right leg forward, all right, just because it's a little bit of a different feel, and I want you to feel the same on both, because there's going to be times you're doing this on either side, right? Cross down, cross down, cross down. Keep going, cross down, cross down. Got it, Joseph. Thanks for the heads up. All set with it, though. Thank you. Chop, 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 chop. Let's pick it up. Cross down, cross down, cross down, cross down, cross down. 20 more seconds. Keep going, 5 more. And time. All right, so next drill is underneath the arm chopping, right? As I do this, I'm gonna cross my arms. The hand that's doing the block I want on top. If I go this way, I might connect here. Worse yet, I may hit my hand on the way, which just would not be very comfortable. So the hand that's gonna block is on top, the other hand is chopping under. So from here, put your left hand on top, right hand underneath. And I chop as my other hand comes up. Chop, other hand comes up. Chop, other hand comes up. Chop and strike. Chop and strike. Chop and strike. Strike with the right. Right hand strikes, left hand comes up. You just want this to be nice and simple. You don't even have to think about it. Strike, strike, strike. Strike. That time I got them crossed. And then that's what happens. I would have just disarmed myself in the middle of a form. Now the other side. So now right hand's on the top, left arm's underneath. And we're going to strike with our left, block with the right. Right? Strike left, block right. Strike left, block right. Strike left, block right. Stab, 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 stab. Keep it going. 20 more seconds. Come on. 5 more. Come on. And time. All right, so now the next one is, cross the arms, chop. We have to do that for the 30-second drill. That's right. So first, the drill that we just did as a 30-second drill. So it's conditioning, it's anchoring, it's snapping of the wrist. So we're going to do 30 seconds on either side. So go chop, 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 chop. And each time I'm thinking explosive, explode, explode, explode. Right? Nice and strong. 30 seconds starting now. Chop, 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 chop. This is going to be great for your shoulders, by the way, and your forearms. Chop, chop. Help strengthen your jab. Halfway there. Chop, chop, chop. Cross your arms all the way through. 5 more seconds, starting now anyway. Time. Shake out your arms for a second. Give us about a 20-second break, and then we do it again on the other side. All right, so now left arm's under, right hand's up. Left arm's under, right hand's up. 30 seconds, and 3, 2, 1. Let's train it. Stamp, 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 stamp. You want to get good at weapons. This is what you have to get good at, is these simple basics. To have the conditioning, to be able to do them repeatedly. Come on, let's go, 5 seconds. Starting now. And there's certain moves you just want to have anchored that you don't even think about. Time. And shake out your arms for a second. And those are some of the basic ones, right? So now let's review the finger rolls. We've been doing these the last couple of weeks, and I want to continue on with these. They're one of the cooler things. They're really one of the simpler things to do, but if you can get them down, and I can suddenly blend it into, I'm striking, that was bad handling. Striking, finger roll, back into striking, right, I go into a figure 8, into a finger roll, into another strike. You're starting to get some pretty cool skills down. So let's go into the finger roll. Keep in mind, on your knees, your weapons have less far to go, and when I drop them, they won't go as far, and I don't have to chase them as far. So as I do the finger roll, it's just simply, I roll backwards over the finger, right, as slow as I can go, so you can kind of see it. Just simply rolls around the finger. I don't want to throw it in the air and catch it. I want to control it, right? Having that control is going to allow me to start going a little bit faster and doing 2 finger rolls, right? Pa, pa. 1, 2, I almost had it. 1, nope. 1. You didn't see that. I'll go back to 1 for a minute. Finger roll, right? And you can go a little faster. When you drop it, that's a good reason to switch to the other hand. Open the hand up, let the finger roll go. Look out, Chrissy Boyer. Oh no, don't let your daughter see this. She'll laugh at my weak comma handling if you're still on. It's not too bad, but compared to Mrs. Boyer, her daughter's amazing at commas. World-class level stuff. Over the finger, that's it. Over the finger. Keep it going, roll over the top. All right, so now the other one that we practiced, and we'll go through this one really quick and then we'll go, is palm up finger rolls or diagonal finger rolls. So very similar to this one, but I'm just going to the outside, right? And if you're getting these down, then grab both of your commas And so you do both finger rolls at once, or I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. 1, 2, or both at the same time. That's it. All the way around. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that's it for finger rolls because I want to get into this figure eight and we're going to start running out of time. So, figure eights, right? From the side, figure eights look really cool, right? There we go. So I'm just circling around. And all I'm doing is I'm making a couple of quick circles around either side of my hand, right? I am going to open my hand up a little bit so that the kama can flow through from one side to the next. But the main thing I want you to understand is it's strike and then strike, right? So I don't want to just shake my kama around. I want to show that I'm going here and then here, right? From the front, this is what it looks like. My kama should be basically coming down at that 45 that we talk about, right? And then I circle around and I strike on the 45. Circle around, strike on that 45. Circle around, strike on that 45, right? This is the motion I want to practice slow. And so now from the side, it's looking like this, right? 45, 45, 45. And I want to go through slow so that this is, when I go slow, this is what gets me my wrist conditioning, my wrist flexibility. If I do this fast all the time, I'm not going to have as flexible of a wrist, and the motion here isn't going to be as big. It's going to end up looking more like that because I just can't bring my wrist all the way back. I want to get that kama pointed way back towards me. This makes the full circle. If I'm only out here with it, it doesn't make a full circle, right? So big circle. Bring the kama blade all the way back and get it to chop straight down or at that 45. Straight down or 45 doesn't really matter as long as it's making that full range all the way around. Let your forearm burn. Let your shoulder burn. You want to get good at kamas, you have to go through these slower ones so you can start going through faster and you have the wrist flexibility and the wrist strength to be able to do it faster and stronger. Now let's switch and go to the left arm because I don't know about you, but my right arm was on fire, right? So from the front, 45, 45, 45, chop, chop down, chop down, chop down, chop down, chop and then roll, strike and then roll. Roll to the inside, roll to the outside, roll to the inside, roll to the outside. Inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. That's it. In, out. Keep it going. You'll always find that one arm is better. If you're right-handed, guess which arm is probably better? You guys are so smart. Right, and then faster. This is definitely my weaker side. And by the way, which side should we practice more? Our weaker side or our stronger side? Right? Probably both the same, but a little bit more time on the weaker side, especially to try and round it out with the skill like this anyhow, right? Now, if I'm sparring, I may do drills right side and left side, and depending on who I'm sparring with, I may go either side. But if suddenly I'm in with Mr. Kester getting him ready for his fight that's hopefully coming up one of these days soon, then you can better believe my left side's forward, and that's my better side, right? And time. So now shake that arm out for a moment, and then we're going to go to both arms for a moment. So now with both hands at the same time, I'm going inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. Just 30 seconds. Let's burn these arms out one last time. Oh my gosh, my left hand. Down, down, down. Right? Hold yourself accountable. What did I just do? Held myself accountable. I was being sloppy, so I slowed down. I don't want to be sloppy. I want to look amazing. I'd rather do it well, slow, than sloppy fast and have somebody go, oh my gosh, what was that? And time. All right, so that's our kama handling section for the day. As we get into next week, we're going to continue on with the same drills in terms of individual drills, but we'll also start pulling some of the elements of the next kama form that we're going to be starting together. Because as we go into next week, we're also going to start the new rotation of curriculum as we go into next week. Right? I know there's a lot of you that are still working on getting the video checks through. I have tons of emails. I know you've all been very patient, and some of you have started asking me if I've gotten them. I'm sure I have them in there. It's just a lot for me to try and keep up with. It's literally hours of emails every single day. We'll certainly have them all caught up by this weekend, and then going into next week, we're gonna have a little bit of a different system that should make things go a lot smoother. So thank you again if you're signing off. If you're not, then grab a Kali stick, or a Screama stick, whatever you would like to refer to it as. Time to play. All right, so we're going to start off just with one stick today, if you're sticking around, pun intended, right? And as we start off, similar to what we did last week was just about having 2 sticks and flowing. This week, it's just 1 stick, and I'm just flowing with 1 stick. Now, I may naturally end up going right back into some Brada, or actually, I think we did this 1 stick as well last week. We did, because we just went up and down, and then we this way, and we worked with the stepping patterns, right? And so now you're just doing the same thing. So single stick, and I can go any way I want. I can blend into redondos and make big circles with them, right? I can go in floretes and go little circles, right? Abanicos, go this way, fletch over the top, and then come back, right? Come from one side to the next. But right now, it's all just with your right hand. And you're just playing, right? Get used to how the stick feels in your hand, going one direction, being able to stop it, and come back the other direction, right? A lot of times, too, when you see this hand check, right, on the shoulder, or on the arm, or on the wrist, it's because I want to be able to follow through and stop my hand. If I just do this, to try and stop it here is really hard. But if my hand's there to check it, then as I sweep through here, my hand's here to check my elbow and keep it from following through. But if I do this fast without that check, it's going to take just a half second to come back, more so than if my hand's there to check it, right? So it just helps to get that hand back. And sometimes that's where you hear that slapping going on, is because I'm just checking the hand. It's just natural to feel the bicep as it goes that way, so I can come back faster. Now, to make things more fun, what everybody always loves, stick in the left hand, right? So now, same thing, flow, nice and easy, up and down at first, right? On the other 45s, straight up and down, play with your abanicos, play with a couple of redondos or floretes, and just get used to feeling the flow of, if I did have to fight left-handed, could I do it? Of course we could. Would we do it as smoothly? If we're left-handed, we may, right? Nat Cooney was online. Lefty, right? Just trying to make it nice and smooth. Blend your footwork in. Just get your arm warmed up, legs warmed up. We're going to go to double sticks in just a couple of moments. Good, and time. So now grab your other stick. All right, so Sinawalis. Let's go through some Sinawalis. So basically, closed guard, stick in the right hand is in your right hand, left hand is in your left hand, and you're gonna go your right hand, which I think your right hand should be on what side of your body? Is it on that side or is it on this side? I don't remember. Telling you to jab, and this is your left. And that is your left, which means what? Sorry I didn't process this earlier. I figured this all out earlier in the week and forgot to figure it out for Kali, right? So whichever your right hand happens to be, feed me your right hand first, but I think this is your right hand, right? So I'll go this way first. So feed me your right hand, right, left, 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 right. Pa, 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 pa. Hit, 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 hit. So this would be heaven, right? So when we're going through the Sinawalis, then this is heaven. Right sides, forward. Whichever foot hits, or whichever hand hits first, that should be the foot that's forward. Because if we were moving, I'd be stepping in with my right, stepping in with my left. Stepping in with the right, stepping in with the left. If I were retreating, I'm stepping back left, and then I'm stepping back right. So as this first straight comes across, that same foot ends up being forward, right? And of course, this changes depending on which Sinawali we're doing. And now as we go to redondo, I hit, I go around my head as I hit, and then I follow through, and on the third strike is when I switch. So I hit, hit, switch, left foot's in the front. Hit, hit, switch, right foot's in the front, right? Sorry, so let's go from this side. Put your right foot in the front, and I think this will work. This is your right hand, so this is your right foot. And if you hit me with your right hand first, then we should be good. Okay, so ready, go. Hit with the right hand first, and then hit with the left hand first. And then right hand, and then left hand. And then right hand, and then left hand. And then right hand, and then left hand. Oh, we're supposed to be doing redondo. I'm sorry. I got all confused with thinking about that. So right hand, left hand. Let's start with the right hand. So hit with the right hand first. Hit, circle, and then follow through. 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 Hit with the right hand, hit with the left hand, hit with the right hand. Left hand, right hand, left hand. And remember, we're doing this right now as if we're banging sticks, right? So your left hand is coming at me this way right now, and I'm hitting you with my right hand, or pretend it's my left hand, right? So left hand, right hand, left hand. Sorry, we're supposed to go around that. Right hand, right hand switch. Left hand around the head, left hand, switch your feet. Right hand, hit, switch. Hit, hit, switch. Hit, hit, switch. Hit, hit, switch. Hit, hit, switch. Now as we go to the umbrella, I'm going to hit, we're going to draw, and then we follow back through. Hit, draw, and then follow back through. Hit with the left, draw, hit with the right, follow through with the left. Hit with the right, follow through, hit with the right again. Hit with the left, hit with the right, follow through with the left. Hit with the right, hit with the left, follow through with the right, right? And as we go through this, remember, if this were with Guru and Santo, then it would be hit, one strike, right hit, or left hit. Right hit, left hit, right hit. Sifu Kevin, we tend to hit both at the same time. So we're hitting and both sticks are clearing like as if we're doing the scissor type thing, and then we follow through. So then it tends to be hit, hit, here, boom, boom, right? So the sticks tend to connect in the middle when we're doing that, right? So now let's talk about prefixes and suffixes, right? Prefixes, just like in the English language, go before, suffixes go after. Prefix, and it could be simple, it could be complex, right? So if we go back to simple heaven, right, so we're going to hit with our right hand first, but we're going to do a simple one strike as a prefix. So you're going to hit one strike and then heaven. 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 So we're going right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. Right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. Right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. The prefix could be simple, but maybe a little bit more complicated. Maybe I go abanico to this side of your head. So with my right hand, I reach over, I hit the backhand abanico, and then I go right, left, right. Backhand abanico, left, right, left. Backhand abanico, right, left, right. Backhand abanico, left, right, left. Right, right, left, right. Left, 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 left, right, left. It could be a little more complicated. In fact, if you do the Redondo series, the Umbrella series with Sifu Kevin, he tends to go Redondo is here, Redondo here. And then the next Redondo is here, and then 1, 2, 3. Redondo, and then 1, 2, 3. So he uses it as a prefix, right? So that's what we're going to do with it right now. So it's a prefix. I hit Redondo, I hit, I tuck, and then 1, 2, 3. Redondo, backhand, tuck, 1, 2, 3. Redondo, backhand, tuck, 1, 2, 3. Redondo, backhand, tuck, 1, 2, 3. So hit, 1, 2, 3. 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 hit, hit, 1, 2, 3, hit, hit, 1, 2, 3, right? Now, those are all prefixes. The suffixes go at the end. So with a suffix, we might go 1, or actually start this side, 1, 2, 3, backhand low, backhand high. Very simple one, right? 1, 2, 3, backhand low, backhand high. 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 Pop, 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 backhand, backhand. 1, 2, 3, pop, pop. 1, 2, 3, backhand, backhand. 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 That's it. Backhand, backhand. 1, 2, 3, backhand, backhand. 1, 2, 3, backhand, backhand. Now, we could put our prefix and a suffix together, couldn't we? So it could be that we simply start off with that backhand abanico, and then we go 1, 2, 3, backhand, backhand. Backhand abanico, 1, 2, 3, backhand, backhand. Backhand abanico, 1, 2, 3, backhand, backhand. Abanico, 1, 2, 3, backhand, backhand. Pop, 1, 2, 3, backhand, backhand. Abanico, 1, 2, 3, backhand, backhand. Abanico, 1, 2, 3, backhand, backhand. Abanico, 1, 2, 3, backhand, backhand. Pop, 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 pop. All right, so now, what if we did it as the redondo as the suffix, right? And here's where sometimes these can get a little tough, and you want to make sure you're remembering where does it begin and where does it end. Because if I throw that redondo in, right, here was as a suffix or a prefix, right? I went redondo, 1, 2, 3. Redondo, 1, 2, 3. Redondo, 1, 2, messed that up. Redondo, 1, 2, 3. Redondo, 1, 2, 3. Redondo, backhand, 1, 2, 3. Redondo, backhand, there we go. Redondo, backhand, 1, 2, 3. Or I could go 1, 2, 3, redondo, backhand, 1, 2, 3, redondo, backhand, 1, 2, 3, redondo, backhand. And they may look very similar, but once I start adding stepping in, it changes it. Because with the first one as a prefix, I'm going hit, hit, and then I'm smashing the person. Hit, hit, and then I'm stepping into smash, right? With the prefix one though, I'm smashing first, and then I'm hitting at the end. Smashing first, hitting at the end. And if I were stepping with a partner, it makes a huge difference whether I'm doing it at the beginning or the end, right? So let's go back into suffix, or prefix into suffix. So now what we're gonna do is go redondo in the beginning, into the 1, 2, 3, backhand low, backhand high. So we go redondo in the beginning, 1, 2, 3, backhand low, backhand high. Redondo in the beginning, 1, 2, 3, backhand low, backhand high. So right hand, left hand, right, left, right hand low, right hand high. Left hand, left, right, left, low, high. Right hand, left, right, left, right, low, high. Left hand, left, right, left, low, high. Right, left, left, right, right, right. Left, right, left, right, left, 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 right? So those are suffixes and prefixes, and they start to help build the flows. So that instead of just going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it could be that we let in high, low, high, 1, 2, 3, and then I go redondo into the backhand, right? And then suddenly we're going right into something different. And it can make a simple thing look much more complicated, right? And certainly make it much more complicated, and suddenly it just continues to add in variables that keeps Kali as much fun as it is. So thank you so much, team. Again, I'm going to be sending out the links from here forward. Going into next week, we're doing everything through Zoom, and I'll send out the links as we get into this week. Initially, I am going to post them all on Facebook so that everybody can quickly switch over, but I am eventually going to send them just out through emails, possibly instead of on Facebook, so you want to make sure that you're getting your email up to date. Thank you as always, and wash your hands. Don't touch your face. I hadn't said it yet today. I had to say it at least once. Thank you, team.